Right. So I'm Joey.
Leslie, nice to meet you.
And I just want to be clear here, go so we can see you here.
Okay.
So we haven't talked, we've never met. I'm going to show this on video. I'm going to show it on video, and I want to show that we can help people figure out their purpose really quick.
Cool.
Is that okay?
Sounds good.
Okay. So it takes 2 questions to figure out your purpose.
Okay.
The first, I'm moving here. The first question is, when you interact with people, how do you want them to feel?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Energized.
Good and energized.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Now, our purpose has been with us for a long time. Maybe part of our spirit, a soul, energy, or just the way our brains are wired. But it was there when we were young. Maybe before we were born or after we were born. I have no idea, but it was there when we were young. So when we first would have interacted with it, it would have been in language that we would have used when we were young.
Oh.
So when you think of feeling good or energized,
Mm-hmm.
how would you describe those feelings in language that you would have used when you were, say, 10, 11, or 12?
Yeah. Good. Happy.
Okay. So,
I'm trying to think.
yeah, no, those are great. Those are great. All right, and so would you say you're more about people being good or happy?
Maybe happy.
Happy, yeah. So and you can see your face smile.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You're about people being happy, right?
Yeah.
And have you look back in your life where there's places where you've helped yourself and other people be happy?
Yeah, for sure.
You do it. And there's some places where you stumbled.
Totally.
right.
Yeah. To say the least.
Right. And if I said to you, hey, I want some more happiness in my life, could you give me some tips? Once we got to know each other, you probably give on what works and what doesn't work.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Would you like me to say them now? Or?
No. It's just a point that you're about people being happy.
Yeah.
And outside of work, we'll talk about work in a second. But outside of work, how do you help people be happy?
Let's see. I guess just being a good friend, ensuring that I support them and show them my love for them.
Yep.
Also, working to become an occupational therapist, so
awesome. Okay.
I'm trying to help people get better well-being in general. Yeah.
So well-being is important for happiness is important to you.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. And how is we're at a restaurant and a bar? How is that about helping people be happy?
I love it. I mean, I love it. Like literally, you come here just to either blow off some steam or have a beer and enjoy your time. So I like working here because you meet everybody where they're at.
Yep.
And generally, the whole point of coming here is to increase, I don't know, whatever that level of happiness is by like 1 or 2 notches at least. So,
yeah. And so the whole idea
socialize.
Right. Yeah. So the whole idea of this is you just own the happiness. Like you're about people being happy, and you do it in all sorts of different ways. And you're not perfect at it, but there are some places you are, and there's some places you're not. And you can start to ask yourself, how can I help myself and other people be happy?
Yeah.
And that will. Now our happiness is big and broad. And it will mean different things to different people.
Absolutely.
And so you kind of want to define what happiness means to you, so that when you tell people I'm about happiness, you can give them a little more details.
Okay.
So what are some things that lead to happiness for you?
I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, I suppose.
Yeah.
Staying balanced, having a good support system, good friends, good,
Yep.
Let's see. I think a lot of happiness is addressing the unhappiness too.
Okay. So that's going to be like authentic or real.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, I think most of it is just about other people in your life.
Okay.
In my own personal opinion.
So we have being balanced, being authentic and real, and connecting with other people. Is there a couple others that would?
A lot of it is about your own self-worth too. I think in order to maintain good happiness, I think it has to be coming from within, your own confidence and your own.
So confidence is part of being happy for you.
A little bit,
yeah. It's sure. Right.
I'm like, I don't know. I guess so. Yeah.
No. It's like when you're confident, you feel happy. Like it's not a bad thing at all.
Yeah.
And then what's one more?
Let's see. Yeah, helping others. I would say like giving back in some way, or just maintaining. I think also part of it is maintaining a good balance. Not good balanced life, but I guess we touched on it, but like
I think
your essentials.
Making it So you have
Yeah.
you already have being balanced. Like
Yeah.
that's part of it.
Okay.
But I heard you say making a difference.
Yeah, making a difference in some way.
Or the other one I just put out there is like being out in nature.
Yes.
Is that
And
important?
health, nature, yeah.
Okay.
I have a dog, so we hike all the time.
Got it. So
So
let's
yeah,
just say
that's
nature.
a big part of
That
it.
makes you smile more.
Yeah. Okay.
So you're being balanced, connecting with other people, being confident, being out in nature, and you said one more. Oh, being authentic and real.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that a good definition of happiness?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, it's for you. It's not. It's
Sums
not,
it up.
It's
Yeah.
for you. Now, here's the really cool part. If you, if these are your things of happiness. Now, the theory goes is that any place you're unhappy or you're feeling something less than happiness, one of these, what I call your pillars, are missing.
Oh, okay.
So, is there a place that you're willing to share that you're not feeling happy or feeling something less than happy?
Oh, well, I mean, sometimes school,
Okay.
just because I'm not actually practicing what I'm working towards yet. So going through the grind is
So you're going through the grind.
going
Okay.
through the grind. Yeah.
So let's just getting through all those your core classes and all that the requirements, all that
Yeah, I
stuff.
think it's also super unbalanced right now in my
Okay.
life because I'm working and school. So
Right. Okay. So like you just said it right there, right? Like a sense of balance is missing.
Mhm.
So the idea is any place you're feeling unhappy or something less than happiness, one of your pillars, those 5 things, is either missing or could be elevated.
Interesting.
So you just said like so you have balance, being in nature, being real and authentic, making a difference, and teamwork and connecting with people.
Mhm.
So you just said balance is missing.
Yeah.
Is there any other one of those that's missing or you could elevate?
Let's see. I mean, you don't connect with people you're in a classroom with people, but you don't connect and actually get to know and be authentic with other people as you're getting information thrown at you versus like getting to know the person next to you.
Well,
So,
maybe it's just taking time to say, hey, are you stressed or are you feeling unbalanced? Are you whatever? Maybe there's some people that you could partner with that would, help create a more balanced area.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can. I mean, you obviously talk, and so
Totally. And I've got good friends there. Yeah. Like, so most of the time I would say it's like not in a very unhappy place to be, but when I am unhappy, it's there.
Right. And so there's a sense of balance, and then probably like, are you getting out to, when you're feeling unbalanced? Are you getting out to nature?
Yeah, that's actually a really good point. Is I don't have time for it, and I push it away.
Right. And then your life gets more unbalanced. And so the idea here is that just any place you're feeling unhappy, you can go back to these pillars.
Cool.
And you can just use them as it's not like it's going to provide 100% the answer, but it'll give you some guidance into what you can do.
That's badass. Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
That's it. So now the goal is for you to just go own the shit out of happiness. Like you just because you're not talking about happy like really, really happy. You're talking about happiness through tough times, right? You're an occupational therapist. Like you want people to be happy even though they're at work.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you want.
Yeah.
You want people to be happy at a bar. You want people to have it. And it's not just really willy-nilly. It's for real happiness.
Yeah, legit, genuine.
That's right. It's about
deep
being
down.
real and authentic and that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Yeah.
So that's and now the thing is I'd recommend journaling about it.
Uh-huh.
Like what does happiness mean to you?
Cool.
What does it not mean to you? Where has it shown up? Where it hasn't? All that kind of stuff. The more that you know about it, the better off you are.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. No, I never thought of it that way. So that's actually a really good way to think about it. Yeah.
Right. And then you talk to people. You tell them, it's like, hey, I met this crazy guy while I was working. And you say, hey, I realize I'm about people being happy. And this is what it means to me. It means connection and being real. And you just share those things. And you ask people, what does being happy mean to you? Because they don't care about happiness per se. They got their own thing. Mm-hmm. They've got, I'm about people being great. Like happiness is not, it's great. It's something I'm interested in, but it's not like the thing that drives me.
Yeah.
And so when you talk to somebody and you share with them, like this is what I am, they'll share with amazing stories back to you.
Cool. Yeah.
And that will go.
That's so cool. Well, thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah.
So
No, like that's super like, yeah.
and there's a reason all this works is
Uh-huh.
that I do tribute videos for birthdays and weddings. So like if you want to do a video for your mom, you give me a list of emails of friends and family,
Okay.
and we send an email campaign out. And they respond back with video selfies that say, "Mom is amazing and brilliant, beautiful, and
Aw.
totally awesome."
That's so cute.
and what that showed me is that there's always a theme. So I know if I did a video for you, I get 30 or 40 or 50 of your very best people ask what they love and appreciate about you. Being happy is going to be in the mix.
Yeah.
It may not be the exact word that everybody uses, but when you go tell your friends and family, like, "Hey, I'm really about people being happy," they're going to get it.
Yeah.
It's not, again, it may not be the exact word, but it will be close enough to where you're not going to be speaking, you're not going to saying anything they don't already know.
Yeah. Interesting.
Right.
Yeah. Totally.
The more that you can own it, the more that you can share it, the more that when you look at occupational therapy, you go out and you're like interviewing for jobs. It's like, look, I want your employees to be happy. That's my number one thing. This is what it means to me. Da. What does happiness mean at this company? And they'll tell you. They probably never thought of it that way, but they'll tell you. And they say, okay, great. How is having all your people healthy and present and not present to aches and pains and all that kind of stuff? How would that help you be happier?
Yeah.
But the way that for you to do that is to really own. You have to be able to own it yourself. Like,
Yeah.
You just go in and say, "I'm about people being happy." Like,
Yeah, they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, you're a young chick in California.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But the more that you can own, you basically own the crap out of it, then you can really understand the ups and the downs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what it's like to not be able to work or have to work through pain or to be under stress. So that because you're afraid of losing your job, because then your family is this, all that kind of stuff. You start to see how all that impacts happiness.
Yeah. Interesting. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Do you have a card?